Hello everyone. Today we'll see the object-oriented programming using C++ practical number 5. The objective of the practical is write a program to implement friend function in C++. The data hiding is a fundamental concept of the object-oriented programming, and it restricts the access of private members from the outside of the class. So for accessing the private member accessing the private member of class from outside the class, we can use this friend function, and we can access the private members of the class. Similarly, the protected members can be only be accessed by the derived class and are inaccessible from outside. So for accessing the variables or members or member functions of the class outside the program or outside the class, we will use the concept as friend function, which is present in the C++ features. So let's see, today we will see one program to access the friend function in C++, and basically we will calculate the distance, or we will add some distance, or we can calculate the distance by using friend function. And for that we have to create some class, and we have to access the private members of the class to the function. So let's see. So basically for programming, we have to use Turbo C++ compiler, and we have to take a new. Okay, so we have to write a program that is include iostream.h. This is for your input and output stream. Then #include conio.h, and this is for your console input output operations. Then we have to create one class, as I am giving a name as distance, opening bracket and closing bracket of the class. So now what we have to do, we have to calculate the distance of the class by using friend function. For that we have to create some private variables. So in the private section we are creating some variables as integer type, meter, which we will use to calculate the distance, and also I am creating a friend function, and the friend function is created by using friend keyword in front of the function name. So friend integer is a return type of the function, and add distance is the name of the function. So I am giving here as a object type, means class type arguments. Then I am creating some constructors in the public section, because constructor is always in the public section of the class. Distance, this is the constructor, and I am here giving the default values to the meter as 0, open and close. And here empty constructor I have created. After that, what we have to do, actual function definition, which is declared as a friend, that is add distance function, and we have to use some function to that. We have to use some private variables here into the function. So for that, what we have to do, we have to define that function as add distance in bracket distance d. This is the object parameter After that, we have to provide the body to the function outside the class. So I am accessing the class members into the friend function, that is private members equal to plus. So I am adding plus 5 meter reading, and I am returning the value d dot meter. So only I am adding some 5 value into the meter reading, and I am sending that to the function calling. So this is our main motive of this program, to create a friend function, and we can access the private member of the class. So here meter is the private variable of the class, and I am accessing outside the class. So integer main to run the program, then opening bracket, closing bracket, okay, and inside the main, what we have to create? We have to create the object. I am creating as this is the object name. So printing the distance value, cout distance is equal to, what we have to call? We have to call the friend function, that is add distance, and in bracket what we have to do? We have to provide the object value, and default object value is assigned into the constructor. So when we create object, the constructor assign the default value to the object and return 0. We have to put here as a CLRS here to clear the screen, add get ch and bracket close. Now compile the code by using compile menu, and here 0 error 0 warning, and run the code. Okay, so here the distance is 5. So what we have calculated the distance of the meter. So in this program, what we have to do? We have to use a friend function in the class. So here we created a friend function that is the name as add distance name, and also we create integer meter variable, and this variable we access, private variable we access outside the class in the friend function. So friend function is used to access the private variables or private members of the class outside the class. Thank you.